Dana and Giselle here with former pitcher turned beer master. Is that right? Do we call you that?
I don't
now?
know what the correct term is.
But we're drinking your beer here now. You made a beer and you're like in your bathtub basically, right? And then Surly decided like they wanted to help you like put it in
Like if you can
bars
make
and
a good
whatnot.
beer in a bathtub, let them make a beer at our place. So, yeah, they were kind enough to let me come out and use my recipe.
Yeah.
Which.
So this is your recipe, because a lot of times they just stamp someone's name on it.
Yeah, no.
Like, did you ever have those Kirby Puckett chocolate bars as a kid?
Well, yeah.
I don't think he probably had a lot to do with the recipe, did he?
I hope not.
Yeah. But this is your legit thing. It's
Yeah,
called
and so then
Touchdown,
they
right?
so then they just scaled it up from 5 gallons or 10 gallons, whatever I did, to 900.
Was this like a hobby that you had, that you perfected the recipe, or?
I wouldn't say perfected. I only brewed it one time, and it was the first beer. So I brewed a ton of beer, and then I finally like made my own recipe with like my own grains and my own hops and like stuff that I picked out, and it turned out really good. And then they let me brew it there, or let me be there while they brewed it, I guess. The system was a little too complicated for me, but yeah, they took my recipe and just made it at their brewery. And I mean, I was there and I took part as much as I could, as much as I'm qualified to do.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take my first sip. Is you like a chef watching somebody?
I'm super nervous because I only had it like in a little sample, and I haven't had like it on tap like this, so I'm like, I'm nervous for myself.
Tell us what kind of a beer is this, and more importantly, how much alcohol is in it? That's all I
give us a percent, Glenn.
How drunk am I gonna get?
You'll be fine with one. We're calling it. We made it to have a beer. It's a beer that you can drink more than one of, though. It's calorie free. Is the first thing. It's diet.
Yeah, first ever.
So we're calling it. It's an IPA by style, I guess. We're calling it like a northern IPA. It's a kind of like Surly does. They don't brew really to style, to like this is this kind of beer, this kind of beer. So it's got some characteristics. It's got some characteristics of different. It is, but it's not like gonna be like an IPA, like the people that like the piney, like I like IPAs. Like it's not like that. It's more of gonna be like a aroma, like I hate saying fruity, but like the mango, pineapple.
The citra.
So yeah, citrus. It does have citra hops in it. So we were going for less. It's got some IBUs in it, but we're going for less like bitterness and more flavor.
All right,
here we go.
First sip. That's good.
I like it.
It's a good beer, Glenn.
This is my style of beer.
Now, is this going to be served at how many places now?
A lot of places downtown. I don't know how many in particular. And then it's going to be at the Brew Hall, at Surly, and then it's going to be at Target Field.
Where in Target Field? And the new spot?
Gate 34. I think they're calling it the Taps at 34. At Gate 34, something like that. It's right inside of Gate 34 on the left, by the plaza, like the right field kind of plaza area.
I'm not just BSing you. I actually do like this beer. Because I'm very honest. We have beers coming, or breweries coming all the time, and I'm like, ooh, not really my style. This
really good. I'm happy to hear that.
I'm down.
I think it's got like balance. It's not too hoppy.
No.
It's got some hops, but like it's a beer that I think you could drink more than one of. It's just under 7%, 6.7. So.
Oh, you were almost there, dude.
I know, and I
did you try like to tinker it just a little bit to get that extra 0.2 in there?
If we brew it again, we will.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if we brew it again, we will. But it's I do like how it turned out. I was really happy. It's very close to what I remember mine. I made mine a year and a half ago.
Wow.
And so from what I remember, it's very close to that.
So you've been, since you retired, you've been making beer, like making wood things in your backyard. Like, I know it's sad, when your career's finally over, but I mean, it's 20 degrees in Minnesota right now. That sounds a lot more fun than playing baseball, man.
I would rather be in my wood shop where it's warm, making stuff, than sitting in a bullpen freezing my ass off.
For like what? How many? Like 5 hours a day?
Yeah, I did it. I did enough of that. So
yeah, you put in your shift. Now it's time to drink.
I don't miss it at all.
Yeah.
I don't miss it at all. So it's
my question though is, I'm 32. How old are you?
35.
35. Okay, so what did I guess? 37.
Yeah. Jeez, man.
So
I even got my gray hair covered up.
And what I want to know though is, what do I need to do to retire within 3 years?
Oh boy.
Got any tips for me?
You're gonna want to come up with a better idea than get you Twitter bits.
And doing morning radio.
You're really good at Twitter bits. I just don't think they pay
I can
well.
monetize
no,
those.
That's not true, because his Twitter bit is why you have blessed the radio station with the Glen Perkins Super Pizza Oven 9000.
We would not have the
Thank you, by the way.
That's true. That is true.
Like a halo.
For those that don't know, we were cooking a pizza with the shitty, pardon my language, pizzazz one morning. And we put it on Twitter, and Glenn saw it and was like, that's
unacceptable.
That's disrespectful to a Haggis.
It is.
So he hooked us up with a Glen Perkins Super Pizza Oven 9000.
Sims gained 25 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, so what else is going on in your life, man? You just enjoying it?
Yeah.
Wife and kids haven't gotten sick of you yet?
No, I spend enough time out of the house, I think. I got enough other things going on that I'm not in the house too much. And I try to stay out of their way, which is what I've done for the better part of 15 years.
Will fans see you at Target Field at all this season?
Probably eventually.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to keep my distance for now. I'm not,
Sure.
I mean, I've been there, done that. And I like to, when I move on, you kind of cut the cord a little bit. I'll get back in. It was nice being there the other day.
Yeah, because I saw you the other day pouring your beer a little bit.
Yeah, and it was nice being there, but I mean, I did that, and so, I don't mind staying away for a little while, and I'll get back into it and be around, but for now, I got other stuff I want to do.
Nice.
What are the feelings when you go back? Do you feel a little burnt out? Do you feel like you just kind of want to prove yourself?
Definitely burnt out. But I think that's the biggest thing, and like I don't take what I did or what I got to do for granted. Like I know how fortunate I was, but at the same time, to be able to, you like it? Good. To be able to do other things and to not have. When baseball became a burden, when it became a job, that's when I knew that I didn't want that, hey, the end is near. And that's what the last 2 years of rehab and surgery and rehab did to me, was it made me realize, like, this isn't really what I want to be doing anymore. And so I took everything in. I loved my last 2 years of everything that I got to do because I knew that it was going to be done. And so I got to, like, have memories, and I paid attention to things, and I spent more time in the clubhouse with guys and the employees and the clubhouse staff and all those people that, you realize how lucky you are to be in a position, and so at the same time, it's nice to not have to do those things. It was nice to not have to be in spring training. It was nice to, I went on spring break with my family for the first time ever.
As I was thinking about that, because I was talking to one of your teammates like a year or so ago, and it was after we did some interview, and we were talking about 4th of July, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going up north, and he was like, I haven't had a 4th of July off since I was like 10 years old.
I haven't had a Minnesota summer since 2003.
Yeah.
It was the last time I was home without commitments for a summer in Minnesota, which is the greatest thing ever.
Right, yeah.
That's why we deal with snow on April 4th.
Right.
Is because the summers are awesome. And so I get to, like, I'm looking forward to that. Like, all the other things that I get to do, I'm really looking forward to that.
Well, cheers, man.
Yeah,
Cheers.
thank you.
Cheers.
This definitely tastes like summer on the lake.
It does.
So now
Good.
you get to appreciate that.
Good.
Great beer, great career, great dude. Thanks for everything, Glenn. You're the best, man.
Cheers. Go try this out.